Okay, so I'm going to do something I don't normally do. You may be able to hear a game going on because Boston Chicago's tied late in the third, and it's actually been pretty decent in the third. It was a snoozer the first two periods, so I want to see what happens. I'm not going to mute it because I'm going to be talking to you fine people about just some numbers I was looking up recently. You'll also notice Doc Emmerich's calling this game. Doc Emmerich. The problem is every now and then Pierre Maguire talks and it just makes me want to punch things. All right. So this is where it gets interesting to me, is some of the stats we don't talk about. Because it does reveal guys who are having good seasons that we just don't discuss. And there are a few of them. Ryan O'Reilly, when I looked up face-offs, I thought, well, let's look at face-offs. 61.28% wins, 1,054. So not only does he have one of the best percentages of winning the face-offs, but he also wins the most, means it takes a bunch. Which means, to me, Ryan O'Reilly is very underrated. At this point in his career, he's very underrated. I thought he was overrated in Colorado at points. Now he's underrated because he plays at Buffalo. Crosby's next in face-off wins at 844, and then Kopitar 827. Taves with 824, and then Barkov comes in fifth at 773. Barkov with a 54% winning percentage. Usually a player's winning percentage will go up as they get older, so Barkov could be an excellent face-off guy 4 or 5 years from now in the 60% range like O'Reilly. Points per 60 minutes. This is interesting too. So Malkin has 4.167 average. McKinnon 4.165. Marchand 3.98. Kucherov 3.958. Stamkos 3.626. And I was going to stop at 5, but I thought, no. New Jersey fans are going to look up the chart and they're going to be like, hey, Taylor Hall's 6th. It's a conspiracy. So there he is at 6 with 3.612. So here you've got 6 guys who you could argue have been MVPs for their team, and 2 of them just happen to both be members of the Lightning. But again, there's Malkin with most points per 60 minutes. And I've said many times over, I think Malkin's one of the best players in the league. Even strength points. McDavid leads the way with 65. If the Oilers had a power play, he is hands down the best scorer in the NHL, but they don't. Kucherov's next with 57. Gaudreau with 53. Malkin with 53. Couturier 52. Marchessault and McKinnon also have 52. The surprise on this list is Marchessault. So if he had the power play points that some of the other guys have, look where he'd be. So then I looked up even strength points per 60 minutes. And again, I'm just going by guys who've played a lot. So there's guys who played 3 or 4 games that are up near the top or at the top, and I was like, I'm not putting them on the list. Marchand leads the way in even strength points per 60 minutes played. So this is for every 60 minutes they're on the ice, how many points they get. Marchand leads the way with 3.796. McKinnon is next with 3.393. Ryan Spooner is third with 3.318. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. It is a romantic thing to look at the way a player plays after he gets traded. Spooner was getting limited minutes in Boston. He's going to get a lot of points with the Rangers. He has 12 points in 7 games with the Rangers. It definitely skews this statistic in his favor. Honest, I would be very happy for him to go on to a great career with the Rangers. But this is overachievement. McDavid's next at 3.27, and then Malkin is 3.23. There's Evgeny Malkin again. Crosby's not there. Time on ice. This is going to be all defensemen, of course, right? Suter, 26 minutes and 45 seconds per game. Doughty, 26 minutes, 38 seconds. Ristolainen, 26 minutes, 30 seconds. Erik Karlsson, 26 minutes, 28 seconds. And Victor Hedman, 26 minutes. Damn Blackhawks. Stupid Patrick Kane. It's alright, they were due to lose one anyways. I said that during the preview game, so now I get to hear do. Okay. Power play points. Phil Kessel leads the way with 36 points. Blake Wheeler's next with 35. Then Crosby with 33. Voracek, Giroux, and Malkin all have 32. This shows how lethal Pittsburgh's power play is. You got Kessel, Crosby, and Malkin all on the list. All 3 in the top 6. And Malkin gets on there even though he's 6th because he's tied with Giroux and Voracek. Same reason I went further with this list than 5. Game-winning points. So we want to talk about guys who are MVP candidates, right? And look for your Hart Trophy winners. I really think in some of these numbers, and you add them to what we already know about the points total leaders and where teams stand in the standings and whatnot, game-winning points is interesting. Johnny Gaudreau has 17 and leads the league. Then you've got a four-way tie with 15 between Couturier, Braden Shen, Hall, and McKinnon. So Braden Shen, a lot of value in what this kid brings to the St. Louis Blues. And I just thought they were interesting numbers I could share with you guys. Yeah, it's just and it makes me see things a little bit differently. When you look at points per 60 and Malkin's up here, and you look at even strength points, Malkin's right here, even strength points per 60, Malkin's here. Like, it's an interesting stat, but again, with all these numbers, you have to take certain ones with grains of salt. And who do you think out of this chart deserves more consideration for trophies? And it doesn't have to be the Hart. It can be the Selke. It can be Lady Bing, I guess. I don't know what gentlemanly stats are in here. Lady Bing's going to go to whoever scores the most points with less than 20 penalty minutes usually. Or maybe 30 penalty minutes. But who do you think stands out in this group? Who's the most impressive one? Let me know in the comment section below. I just thought this was fun to look at. It's Sunday. There's only 4 games today. Why not? We'll take a look at it. Boston's apparently going to lose. So I don't get mad. I don't get upset. I just, it doesn't really matter. They're so far ahead of Toronto. They're so far behind Tampa. Yeah, if they lose, But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.